गोधूरिदूसरित कोमल केशवेशम गोपाल बालकशतैः अनुगम्यमानम् सायं स्वयं प्रतिगृहं पशुबन्धनार्थं गच्छन्तमच्युत शिशुं प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यम् शतमकमणिनीलाचारुकल्हारहस्ता स्तनवरनमिताङ्गी सान्द्रवात्सल्य सिन्धुः अनकविनिहिता विश्रग्भिराक्लिष्टनाथ विलसतु हृदि गोदा विष्णुचित्तात्मजानः श्रीमत्यै विष्णुचित्तार्य मनोनन्दन हेतवे नन्दनन्दन सुन्दर्यै गोदायै नित्यमङ्गलम् श्रीमते रम्यजामातृमुनीन्द्राय महात्मने श्रीरङ्गवासिने भूयात् नित्यश्रीः नित्यमङ्गलम्। न धर्मनिष्ठोऽस्मि न चात्मवेदी न भक्तिमास्त्वच्चरणारविन्दे अकिञ्चनो अनन्यगतिः शरण्य त्वत्पादमूलं शरणं दोस्मि is a beautiful shloka written by Swami Aravandar Yamunacharya in his Stotraratna. This shloka was written by Aravandar based on Andal's 28th Pashuram of Tiruppavai that we are going to enjoy today. In this Pashura, Andal says she doesn't have anything in her hand to obtain anything from Lord Krishna. That is beautifully brought out in this Pashura. Before this Pashura, Andal, she went and met Krishna along with all the Gopikas. Then she woke him up. He also got up. Afterwards, Andal asked him to come out of his bedchamber and be seated on his royal throne. He came out and he was seated on his royal throne. Then Andal felt very bad since his legs had become, foot had become reddish in color. So Andal did Mangalashasana for his feet and did Bulahamananda Yadiboti, Chennangat Tennilanga Shettai Tharalboti. Is Andal doing Mangalashasana to his beautiful feet? Because Andal felt very bad that we have made Krishna walk down the distance. So Andal felt we should ask him that nothing wrong should happen to him. After doing Mangalashasana, Krishna asked, "Oh Andal, what do you really want? You have been telling about this parai. Nun sevagame yetti parai holvan. We will talk about your heroic feats and also we will get parai from you, is what you are telling. What do you mean by parai?" asked Krishna. Then Andal told, "No, actually we have come here only to do service to you. Unnayaritittu vandom, we just want you. We just want to unite with you." This is what Andal told in her 25th Pashuram of Tiruppavai. Orutti maganai pirandu unnai aritittu vandom paraidarthiyagil. Then also Andal finally told, "Paraidarthiyagil, if you give us that parai." Krishna asked, "Again you are telling this parai. You are saying that you just want to unite with me. But there also you put a check. You say that you need some parai. What is that parai? How much in number do you need? Let me know what that parai is that you are speaking about," asked Sri Krishna. And then Andal, in her 26th Pashura, in that Pashura, Andal tells, "Oh Krishna, parai means all these things that we want to perform this vrata, that is big conches, like the one you are having in your hand, the Panchajanya. We need milky white big conches which has lot of space inside. And then we also need big kettle drum to beat and make sound here. And also we need beautiful flags, canopies, and also lamps. And also once doing Mangalashasana to this Andal Goshti. We need them all," asked Andal. "And you have the capacity to give them, O Lord, because you swallowed all the worlds and you kept inside your stomach, bearing a small body, and you slept on a very small banyan leaf. Since you have this capacity to do things that can never be imagined of, so also you can give us all these things," told Andal. Then the Lord, Sri Krishna told, "Okay, let me give all those things, but do you have something else in your mind also that you need specially for you, not just for performing this vrata? Asked Sri Krishna. And then Andal told in our 27th portion of Tiruppavai that we enjoyed yesterday, that is Elayavilli Shir Govinda, Undannai Padi Parehundi Yam Perisammanam. We have to get this beautiful prize from you, O Krishna. What are those? We want a lot of ornaments to deck ourselves. That is Shurame, Tolvalaye, Tode, Sevipuve. Since we started this vrata, we did not wear any ornaments because while performing vratas, we are not supposed to wear any ornaments or good clothes. Hence, we have not worn any ornaments or good clothes. So, Krishna, please give us all these things. Shurahame, the bangles or the ornaments for the arm, then the armlets, then beautiful studs for the ear, and also the one ornament that adorns the top of the ear, and also finally anklets for our legs. You please give all these ornaments to us, asked Andal, and also many other ornaments along with it. And also we want beautiful saris here. We want to be clad in beautiful saris. Those clothes that you wear and give it to us, that is what we expect from you. ஆடையுடுப்போம் அதன் பின்னே பால் சோறு மூடனை பெய்து முழங்க ஒழிவாரா. After that we want to have beautiful kshiranna, the rice made out of milk and also which is filled up with ghee. We want to enjoy that. That means we want to immerse ourselves in your beautiful gunas or qualities, the attributes. Those gunas have to be enjoyed even as we enjoy kshiranna. That's why Andal told that I'm not eating this kshiranna, but I'm holding it in my hand. And the ghee is just pouring from my hand downwards. It's pouring through our elbows. Why is it pouring through our elbows? That means that Andal is not consuming the kshiranna. But actually here kshiranna means all the qualities of the Lord that we enjoy. So we want all your qualities to be enjoyed along with your devotees. With all the devotees, we want to enjoy these qualities, beautiful qualities of yours. O Krishna, is what Andal pleads in our 27th Pashuram that we enjoyed yesterday. Finally, the Lord told, oh Andal, you have come here and you want everything from me. You want to have equipments to perform this vrata. And also you yourself want so many things like ornaments and clothes and kshiranna and everything. To give all this to you, O Andal, you must have something in your hand, or you must have some capital in your hand. Then only you can make profit out of it. Don't you know? You should have something in your hand to get something. If you go to a shop, can you just take anything from the shop without having any money in your pocket? No, that is not the case. Similarly, if you want anything from me, you should have done something, some good deed, so that I can give you all these things. What good deed do you have? Asks Sri Krishna at Andal. And Andal finally says here, oh Krishna, no, I don't have any good deed at all. Basically, I have come here just thinking about your mercy. Due to your mercy, we have to obtain all these particular substances from you. Is what Andal now tells in this Pashuram, that is the 28th Pashuram of Tiruppavai. Here Andal says, see, we don't have anything in our hand, O Krishna. Here we have come, just come here, and then you have to show mercy on us and give everything to us. Krishna feels that is impossible. Now Andal finally convinces Krishna that it is possible. Your mercy is the only thing that we expect from you. And due to your mercy, you can give all these things to us. Is what is Andal proclaiming in this Pashuram, the 28th Pashuram. First of all, in this Pashuram, Andal very clearly says, what should we say when we go to a temple and we stand in front of the Lord? That is brought out beautifully in this Pashuram. First, whenever we go to the temple and we stand in the front of Lord, we should say 6 things that are brought out in this Pashuram. They are very important. First of all, we should say, oh Lord, I don't have any karmas. That is, I don't have any good deeds to obtain you or to obtain anything from you. or to do service to you, I don't have any deeds. I have not done any good deeds. So if you think about ourselves, we have not done any good deeds at all. Here and there we might have done one or two. But doing service at the holy feet of the Lord, for which we need lot of good deeds, that we have not done. So we have to say at his holy feet that I have not done any good deeds. First we should say this, we don't have the necessary karma to unite with you. Then finally the next thing we should say is that we don't have the jnana or the knowledge about you or about us. We don't have any knowledge about the Supreme Being. That we should say in front of the Lord. We don't have the knowledge. In fact, we have not been born in a very superior race to obtain this knowledge, is what we should say in front of the Lord. Then finally, we should also say, the third point is that we should say that even though I don't have any karma, good deeds, or I don't have the knowledge, but I have one thing, that is, you have come down in search of me. I have you right in front of me, oh Lord. So you can definitely give us whatever we want. You are standing right in front of me, right? So you can give me anything. We should tell this to the Lord. And the next thing is that, the fourth thing is that, oh Lord, see, we have such an intimate relationship that our relationship cannot be broken by any of the person in this world, or in fact, you or me or anybody in this world cannot break this relationship. We have such a thick relationship. Hence, you should definitely do us the favor that whatever we want. This is the fourth point that we should say to the Lord. The fifth one is that, oh Lord, I have done so many sins. There are so many sins that I have committed. So many bad deeds that I have done, knowingly or unknowingly. I have done all those things. Please forgive me for all those things. That we should ask the Lord. There's the fifth point. And the final one, the sixth one, is that please show mercy, Lord. Please show your mercy towards us. These are the six things that we should tell to the Lord when we stand in front of him in any temple. That is beautifully brought out by Andal in this 26th Pashuram. That is what Andal says now. That is, finally, Andal is saying that Krishna is the upaya. Krishna is the way to attain him. Is the only way to attain him, is what is told here by Andal. கரைவகள் பின் சென்று கானம் சேர்ந்துன்போம் அறிவொன்னுமில்லாதவாய் குலத்து உந்தன்னை பிறவி பெருந்தனை புண்ணியம் யாமுடையோம் குறைவொன்னுமில்லாத கோவிந்தா உந்தன்னோடு உறவேல் நமக்கிங்கொழிக்க ஒழியாது அறியாத பிள்ளைகளோம் அன்பினால் உந்தன்னை சிறுபேரடைத்தனவும் சீரியருளாதே இரவானி தாராய் பறை. Andal now tells, oh Krishna, I have come towards you, please give us whatever we want. Now Krishna says, since you have listed, the list is going very big. You have listed so many things. So let me think how to give all these things to you. See, do you have any good deeds? Asked Sri Krishna. Then Andal told, no, we don't have any good deeds. We don't have karma yoga. By meaning good deeds, we don't have karma yoga. Karma yoga is one thing that makes us attain the Lord. See, by doing karma yoga, that means, karma yoga means, in whatever family you have been born, a Brahmana, a Kshatriya, a Vaishya, a Shudra, you have to do certain things that are prescribed in the Shastra. By doing all these things, karmena papam apanugati, you lose all your bad deeds. That is, the sorrow that you get by doing the bad deeds, you will be bereft of sorrows, and all these bad deeds will disappear by doing the karmas that are prescribed in the Vedic texts, the Shastras. By doing all these karmas repeatedly, then you get control over your senses, the 5 sense organs, the 10 sense organs, along with the mind. So you get all this control over the organs. By getting control over the organs, you continuously perform this karma yoga. You have the intention to attain the Lord by doing all these karmas that has been prescribed in the Shastras. So by doing these karmas, you can definitely attain the Lord. But you should have in mind that this is the only way to attain him. thinking about this and not expecting any other fruit. You just want to unite with the Lord. Such is the nature of Karma Yoga. So if you do Karma Yoga, then you can definitely attain the lotus feet of the Lord. Andal now says that I don't have any Karma Yoga because I have not been born in a family to do Karma Yoga. But Krishna says, even though you have not been born in a family to do Karma Yoga, that is to inspect all the Shastras and then do whatever that has been prescribed in the Shastras. Certain things are being prescribed even for the cowherds. They have to do certain things. Like for each one of us, that is being a Brahmana, or Kshatriya, or a Shudra, or a Vaishya. Everything for all these, the Shastra has ordered to do certain duties regularly without fail. If such duties are performed, then finally all our bad deeds will go away and finally we can gain control over the senses and we will get good knowledge by which we can attain the Lord. Is what is told in Shastras. Now Krishna asks, do you have any Karma Yoga? Andal now says, no, we don't have any Karma Yoga. As such, because we don't know all these things. We don't know what the Shastras has really prescribed for us to be done. Told Andal, we are just cowherd girls, we don't know what is prescribed in Shastras. Krishna told, you tell something that whatever you do, what is your daily routine? Asked Krishna. Andal told, Karavegal Pinchandru Kanam Shendunbom, Karavegal Pinchandru, that is our daily routine. We'll get up early in the morning. Probably we might have a bath, or on certain days we won't even take a bath. We'll just go behind the cows. Karavegal Pinchandru, we just go behind the cows. Krishna told, okay, stop now. You told Karavegal Pinchandru, that I will have it as a good deed. Even if you don't have Karma Yoga, even if you have not done all those things that are prescribed in Shastra for you, okay, at least you have one good deed. I'll just write that going behind the cattle is a good deed. And then for which I will give you now whatever you want, told Krishna. And I told, wait Krishna, I have not stopped at it. I have just told Karavegal Pinchandru. Do you know what Karavegal means? Karavegal means those cattle or cows that give milk. We just go behind these cattle or cows to get milk, by which we can sell this milk, or we can make curd and sell it, or we can make ghee and sell it, butter and sell it. So these things we do. We sell all these things by which we'll fill our stomach. So for this purpose we go behind this cattle. But we don't go behind all the cattle. See, if it is prescribed in Shastra, what is it said? It has told that for a cowherd man, he has to protect all his cattle. But here we don't have in our mind that we are going behind this to protect them. We just have in our mind that these cattle, these cows will give us milk. If they don't give us milk, we won't protect such cows at all. We'll just leave them. We want milk from them. That is why we go behind them. So we are not doing any karmas or good deed here. We just want to fill our stomach. We are not doing any good deeds. Told Andal. Krishna told, okay, fine. You go behind these cows. You are just going for the sake of milk. Okay. Where do you go? Asked Krishna. Andal told, Karavegal Pinchandru, Ganam Shernd. We go to a forest. Because all these cows have to graze. There are n number of cows here. So all these cows have to graze grass. Means that can be had only in a forest. So we go to a forest and we allow all these cows to graze grass there. Told Andal. Immediately Krishna told, okay, I will write that as a good deed. Andal asked, how can you write it as a good deed? We go to a forest. Can you write that as a good deed? Krishna told, oh, no worry, no issues. See, going to the forest, there are so many forests which have these forests that have sambandha to me. That means they have some kind of a relationship with me. See, I am a forest by myself, and that forest is called Naimisharanya. I stand as a forest. That name is Naimisharanya. So if you have gone to Naimisharanya, I will write it down as a good deed because you have come to my place. That is my forest. I stand as a forest there. So also if you have gone to Brindavana, I will write it. Of course you would have gone to Brindavana, I will write it. As you have gone to Brindavana, that is my place. I have been there in Brindavana. So I will write it as a good deed and give you whatever you asked for, told Sri Krishna. Andal now said, please look at this song well, oh Krishna, I have told just a forest. I did not put any adjectives for that forest. I did not say we will go to Brindavan. I did not say we will go to Naimisharanya or whatever forest you are telling. We don't know about those forests at all. That you are there as a forest, we don't know about that. So I have just put my word as Karavegal Pinchandri Kanam. Kanam means forest. We just go to the forest. That's all. Just for these cattle to grass there, we take them to the forest. That's all we do. But we don't go to any forest that has some relationship with you. We just go to the forest when we allow the cattle to grass there. Then Krishna asked, okay, you go to the forest, agreed. What do you do in the forest? Krishna asked. Then Andal tells here, Karavegal Pinchandri Kanam Serndu Unboham. We go to the forest and we start eating food. Immediately Krishna told, stop, Andal. You go there and you start eating food. Well, fine. How do you eat food? I know very well. If you have to eat food, then you will wash your hands, you will wash your legs, and you will sit on the ground, facing the eastern direction, and you will start eating your food. That itself is a good deed. I will write it as a punya karma, a good deed, told Sri Krishna. Andal now tells, oh Krishna, that is not so. I have just told Karavegal Pinchandri Kanam share in the Unbom. We'll just eat food. That is what I have told. I never said we will wash our hands or legs. I never said we will sit on the ground. I never said we will face the eastern direction while eating the food. You can't write this down as a good deed. And I'll tell you here. We just go to the forest. We start eating. We want to wash our legs. We want to wash our hands. We are known for our uncleanliness. We won't do all that because we are coward girls. We don't need to wash our hands and things like that. We just start eating. We won't sit on the ground. We won't face the eastern direction. We will just keep on walking behind these cows and we'll start eating. While standing we will eat. While walking we will eat. We will sit down and we will eat. The only posture I think we don't eat is while lying down, sleeping down. That is the only posture I think we don't eat because that's harmful. Rest of the things we all do. So we don't eat in a sitting position or facing the eastern direction. So Krishna, you cannot write this as a good deed, told Andal here. Then Krishna was unhappy here. Oh Andal, you don't have any good deeds. See, Karma Yoga you don't have. Karavegal Pinchandri Kanam share in the Unbom. Then Krishna told, probably you have Jnana Yoga. Since you are telling that we don't have all these good deeds. But you are able to tell that you don't have good deeds. So I think you have good knowledge. I think you have some great knowledge. And that I can consider as a good deed. Because even by Jnana, you can attain me. You can attain whatever you want. Jnana Yoga is one such thing that after doing this Karma Yoga, all these karmas, that is all the deeds that has been prescribed in Shastra, after doing all this, one person, he realizes his Atma. He realizes his soul that is made up of knowledge. When he sees his soul with his eye, that is the mind. You can't see the soul with the help of this eye. You have to see it with your mind. When you see it with your mind, then that is called Jnana Yoga, because at that time you see the Atma as a ball of knowledge. And then you know what this Atma is meant for and what I have to be to do with this knowledge. All these things you acquire. The knowledge of the Atma becomes immense. And then you have this Jnana Yoga. So by Jnana Yoga, having this Jnana Yoga also, you can come and attain me. Tells Krishna, I can give you whatever you want. You are asking me some of these things, I can give you something because you have knowledge. Andal tells, no, I don't have any knowledge. You better look at our clan, the family that we are born. Arivondramillada vaikkulathu arivondramillai. Arivondramillai means we don't have any knowledge. Arivondramillada vaikkulam. Aikulam is the coward family that we are born. In our family, nobody has any knowledge. Our ancestors, they don't have any knowledge. My father or grandfather or great-grandfather, nobody has any knowledge about anything. We all know about this cattle. We all go behind it. We want milk from it. We want to fill up our stomach. Sleep nicely. Eat, sleep. This is what we know. We don't have any knowledge about anything that we are thinking about here. And I'll say that Arivondramilla the Vaikulam, our family is like that. What to do? We don't have any knowledge because in our family nobody has gone to school. We don't have any schooling. We don't have any preceptors. Can you see our preceptors? Our acharyas? Our acharyas are the cows. The cows that are going behind in front of us is our acharyas. If cow is the acharya, then how will our life be? Just think about it. Can we get knowledge? Because jnanena hinaha pashubhis samanaha. One who is bereft of knowledge is equivalent to an animal. So we just go behind these animals, these cows. How can we get knowledge? We don't have any knowledge about anything. All we have knowledge is to eat and sleep. That's all we know. Nothing else we have. So how can you say that we are having this knowledge? This is what Anandar also says. Nadarmanishtosmi nachatma vedi. Nadarmanishtosmi, I don't have karma yoga. Nachatma vedi, I don't have jnana yoga. And of course I don't have bhakti also. This bhakti towards you, Lord, I don't have it. Chatma vedi, na bhakti mas tvacharana ravinde. But I have come to your holy feet. That's all I know. I've just fallen to your holy feet. Ananyagati, I don't have any other place to go. Ananyagati sharanyatvat padamulam sharanam kratos. And I am doing sharanagati at your holy feet, is what Anandar says. Similarly, Andar also says here. See, oh Krishna, I don't have karma yoga. I don't have jnana yoga. I don't have any jnana. Because I have been born in a family where we have not taken shelter inside a school at any cost. Even if it rains or even if there's a huge suncast, we don't go and get shelter from any school also. In sleep, in fact, in dreams also, we have not dreamt about going into a classroom. That is the state of us. This is our knowledge. Arivonnamillada Vaikulathu. Then Krishna told, since you don't have karma yoga, you don't have jnana yoga, but do you have any bhakti towards me? This bhakti yoga? Then Andal told, oh Krishna, we don't have karma yoga. We have not done any good deeds. We don't have jnana yoga. We don't have knowledge at all. How can we get bhakti towards you? Bhakti means what is bhakti here? Is uninterrupted bhakti towards the Lord. That is called bhakti yoga. Avichinna smriti santana rupa. Tailadaravat avichinna smriti santana rupa bhakti. Even as we pour ghee into the sacrificial fire, then the ghee, it falls down without stopping in between. Such should be the bhakti. That is called bhakti yoga. Without any interruption, you have to just think about the Lord and we have to do bhakti towards the Lord, by which we can attain moksha or we can attain Paramapada Shri Vaikunta, attain salvation. So that is bhakti yoga. We don't have karma yoga, jnana yoga, then how can we get bhakti yoga? If we have knowledge, then we can have bhakti towards you, uninterrupted bhakti towards you. We don't have bhakti yoga. So Andal doesn't speak about bhakti at all here. In fact, Krishna, he himself feels, oh, they don't have karma yoga, they don't have jnana yoga, they have not done any good deeds, they don't have any knowledge about anything else. Then how will they perform this bhakti towards me? They don't have bhakti also. Now bhakti yoga also they don't have. See, bhakti is different but bhakti yoga. Andal has bhakti towards the Lord, but it is not bhakti yoga. Bhakti yoga means doing bhakti towards the Lord and getting something out of that bhakti. We do uninterrupted bhakti towards the Lord. A bhakti yoga nishta is a person who does uninterrupted bhakti towards the Lord and for which he asks salvation, for which he asks a place in Paramapada Shri Vaikunta. That is called bhakti yoga. Bhakti is different from bhakti yoga. Bhakti means we have a lot of love towards the Lord, affection towards the Lord. We all have bhakti. But this is not uninterrupted bhakti that the Shastras or Gita Acharya says in Sri Gita. That is different. That is bhakti yoga. By doing bhakti towards the Lord, we don't want anything. Doing bhakti itself is the fruit, is the end. Doing bhakti towards the Lord is the end. We don't want something else. By doing bhakti towards the Lord, we don't want salvation or we don't want a place in Paramapada. Doing bhakti itself is the fruit, is what is Andal thinking. That is what we also think, because Andal has told that. So Andal now says that I don't have any Bhakti Yoga. That is implied here. She did not tell it out, but it is implied. Since I don't have Karma Yoga, I don't have Jnana Yoga, then after Jnana Yoga comes Bhakti Yoga. Here automatically you can say that I don't have Bhakti Yoga, because I don't have these two things. Karma Jnana is not there in me. So Andal didn't say about this Bhakti Yoga. Krishna now says, oh, you don't have Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, you don't have any good deeds, you don't have any knowledge. All you have, the knowledge is that to go behind these cows and get milk. That means, how can I give you all these things? You should have some good deed in your hand. Then I can give you all this you aspired for in the previous two pashrams. That is big conches, then big kettle drums, and etc. You asked so many things, and all the ornaments. All this you asked. Now to give you all this, you should have done some good deed. That you don't have knowledge also. How can I give you? Ask Krishna. Then Andal says here, Undannai piravi pirandanai punyam yamudayom kuravannamillada govinda. Undannai piravi pirandanai punyam yamudayom. This is the third point here. Undannai piravi pirandanai. Oh Lord, you have come down looking for us. Did we come to Paramapada, Sri Vaikunta? No. Did we come to the Milky Ocean, the Kshiraddi? No. Did we come to Mathura where you were born? No. But you have come here in search of us. After coming here in search of us, now you can't say that you won't do what we aspired for. You definitely have to do, because we didn't come to you. You have come down to us. Did we request you to come down to our place? No, never. We never thought of you. We never had the knowledge to think about you. We didn't know who was the Parabrahman. We didn't know who Krishna was or who Narayana is. We don't know anything. But you have come in search of us. After coming in search of us, you should not tell that you won't give us what we aspire for. Undannai piravi pirandanai punyam yamudayom. What is the punya, the good deed that we have? Is that we have yourself. You are the embodiment of good deed. In fact, good deed means you are the one. Praising you, singing about you, coming to you, prostrating to your holy feet. All these things, if we do, all these are good deeds. How do they become good deeds? Because they are all in union with you. We prostrate to you, we tell your names, and all these are good deeds because it is oriented with you. So we think that you are the embodiment of good deed. You have come here yourself in search of us. So now we have so many good deeds to say. That which are not prescribed in Shastras, we don't have those good deeds. But what good deeds we have is that the embodiment of good deed, O Sri Krishna, we have put so much, we have offered you so much food, we have offered you so much water, and we have made you grow. We have made the punya, the good deeds grow. Who is good deed? You are yourself the good deed. Your punya shabda vacha is you. Punya means Lord Sriman Narayana or Sri Krishna here. Upanyasam nayati iti punya. The one who takes the soul to this holy abode, that is Sri Vaikunta, is called Punya himself. So you are the Punya for us. And for this Punya, we have offered so much water, milk, butter, ghee, etc., and made you grow. Since, so we have all this Punya. These good deeds, you are the good deed for us. Nothing else we have performed here. Undannai piravi pirandanai punyam yamudayom kuravannamillada govinda. And you don't have any issues here. You don't have kurai, means you don't have any worries, or you don't have anything that is small. Everything that you give is big. Kurai undramillada govinda, you are Govinda. Govinda here means that you are supreme being. You have so much power. You are supreme being. So you don't have anything that you can't offer. You can give anything to us. See, we accept everything from you. You are the giver. Since you are the giver, you can give anything. That is the nature of you. Kuravundramillada Govinda. Undanno Duravel, for us we have so much Kurai. That means Kurai means we have so much things that are not what you are aspiring for, that you are asking for from us. We don't have good deeds, we don't have knowledge. All this is what we have. But all this you can give us. You can give the knowledge. You are in fact the good deed itself. You can give that extreme bhakti towards you. That you can do because you are having all those with you. Kurevundamillada Govinda Undannoduravel Namakking Orika Oriyad. Finally Krishna told, why should I do this to you? Why should I give you good knowledge, or why should I give all this to you? The things to you that you asked in the previous Pashrams, why should I give it to you? Asked Krishna. Then Andal told, because we have relationship, we have a close relationship. This relationship cannot be broken. We have such a close relationship. Krishna told, I am Sarvashakti Yukta. I have so much power. I have so much strength. I will break this relationship between you and us. There are 9 kinds of relationship between the soul and the Lord, Sriman Narayana. These relationships cannot be broken at all. Andal says here, Undanno Duravel Namakku Ingo Odikka Odiyad. Here we can't break this relationship. See, Sri Krishna, there are 9 kinds of relationships that can never be broken. It can't be broken by us. It can't be broken by you. In fact, if we apply for a mutual divorce, that also won't hold water here in this case. We can't apply a mutual divorce also. Because this intimate relationship between an Atma and the Paramatma, the Supreme Being, it is always there. It does not come due to some accord. It is always there. These relationships, these 9 kinds of relationships are always there between the Lord and the soul. So you can never destroy this relationship at any cost, at any point of time. It is for eternity that relationship is there. So how can you say that I can't do whatever you ask for? You have to do this. In fact, you can never break this relationship. That too, being having come here as Krishna and having associated with us so closely, so intimately. How can you say that I can break this relationship? You cannot break this relationship. So you have to do whatever we aspire for. Tells Andal here, Undanno Duravel Namakingolika Odiyad Ariyada Pillagalam Anminal Undanna Chiriveranathanam Siri Arulad. Finally, the 5th point is that we have to tell whatever the sins we have committed. Andal now tells here, I have committed a lot of sins. They are all due to lack of knowledge. Ariyada Pillagalam. We are all very small cowherd girls here. So we don't have the necessary knowledge. We have that lack of knowledge. Because of that, we have called you so many names, with so many names, which we should not have done so. Ariyada Pillagalom, Anbina. Why did we do so? Because we have so much love and affection towards you. All that was called by us. We have kept so many names for you and we all call those names. We called it because of the love and affection that we have towards you. That is why we did it. But they are all sins. We shouldn't have called that. Ariyada Pillagalom Anbinal Undannai Chiriberalaithanavum Siri Aruladu. Please don't get angry, O Lord Sri Krishna. Because we have called so many small names. We called you Narayana. While coming we told, Narayana ne namakke paradaruvan. Narayanan Murti Kesavanai Pada Umni Kette Grotyo. Natatulai Mudi Narayan. Narayana is a small name. We should have called you Govinda. Govinda, this 3-letter word, that is Govinda, is very big word compared to Narayana. Narayana is a 8-letter word. But that Ashtakshari, Trivashtakshara has become very small when we see at this 3-letter word, that is Govinda. Why so? Because Govinda means you are so much Sulabha. That shows your Saulabhya. You have come down from such a big place. You are the Supreme Being. And now you have come down as a cowherd. And you protect these cows. So that is the name we should have called here in Vrindavan or in Trivapadi Gokula. But here we have not called that name. Previously we told Narayana, which is a very small name. It doesn't have so much attributes. such as Govinda. Is what Andal feels here, and hence for that sin, please kindly, we are apologizing and please kindly forgive us. Andal told here, Undannai Chiriveranathanam Shiriyaruladi Iravani Tarai Parai. Please give us the fruit, that is the parai. Please give us that parai. Harul Iravani Tarai Parai. Yero Rembava Iravani Tarai Parai. You have to give that parai. You yourselves have to give. Nobody else can give this fruit. Nobody has the capacity to give this fruit. Since we are bereft of any knowledge, we don't have any karmas, good deeds. You are the one person who has come down here to meet us. And also we have done so many sins previously. So Krishna, having all this in mind, please, with your mercy, you have to give it. You have to give it. Just this is out of mercy that you should do. It is not for our good deeds or for our knowledge or for our bhakti that you should give all this. You should give it just out of your mercy. That's all we accept from you. So, the upaya, that is the way to attain Lord, is only by His mercy. By doing karma yoga or jnana yoga or bhakti yoga or anything else that has been prescribed by Shastras or all sidelined by Andal here in Tiruppavai. She says the only way to attain Lord is Himself, is by Himself, with the help of His mercy. We can do Sharanagati, we can surrender, entire surrender at His holy feet, but that is not going to make us attain the Lord. But what is going to make us attain the Lord? Since we have so many sins, the only thing that can make us attain the Lord is His mercy. So Lord, please show us mercy and please unite with us. Is what Andal asks here in this Pashuram. So this has to be done only by the Lord. Nobody else can give this fruit. So Andal asks for this fruit. Now, in Pashuram 29, that is Sittam Sirigale, in that Pashuram, the Lord now feels that Andal is asking for some parai. Let me give that parai. Parai means that big kettle drum. That let me give it to Andal. Is what Sri Krishna feels here. Let me give that parai. Then Andal now in this Pashuram, she says, no, this is not what we meant by parai. Parai means something else. Let me explain that in this Pashuram. Is what Andal feels, and that is explained in this 29th Pashuram. Now, Andal, in first Pashuram, she told, Narayanane namakke parai taruvan. Narayana, that means Sri Krishna here, he is going to give us this parai. Parai here is, now the superficial meaning of parai is the kettle drum or the equipments that are used for this nonbu or this vrata to be performed. That is the superficial meaning. But what is the inner meaning of this parai is that kainkariya. That kainkariya is brought out in this 29th Pashura. Andal there in first Pashura, she just mentioned parai. She just told the superficial there right from the first Pashuram. She has told it in so many other Pashurams also in Tiruppavai. Parai. That is why Krishna wants to know what that parai is. And finally, Krishna, he thinks that parai means a big kettle drum. But Andal now in this Pashuram says, no, it is not the big kettle drum, Krishna, that you are thinking. We are aspiring for something else. We want all these things. We want all the ornaments, etc., etc. And also we need to do kainkaryam at your holy feet. We need to do service at your holy feet. This service should be for ever. This service should not be stopped at any point of time. And how many births we take, we should do service at your holy feet. Is what Andal aspires for in this beautiful 29th Pashura. Sittam Sirigale Vandunnai Chevittu Un Pottamarediye Bothum Purulgelai Pethamme Tunnum Kulathil Birandu Ni Kuttevadangalai Kollamal Pohadu Ittai Parayolvan Andruhan Govinda Ettaikum Medel Biravikkum Undannodu Tome Avu Munakke Ramachevam Mattanangamangal Matu. Even though this Pashuram should be sang only tomorrow, I am singing this Pashuram today itself because tomorrow is the Shatamarai, that is the concluding day for this English Tiruppavai discourses. So today, let us also enjoy some of the meanings of this 29th Pashuram, because tomorrow we won't have so much time. Tomorrow the Upanyasam will start from night 10 p.m. IST, Indian Standard Time. From 10 to 11 is the Upanyasam. So you have to all gather at 10 p.m. tomorrow night. In this Tiruppavai, and we have to also enjoy the meanings of the 30th Pashuram tomorrow, that is Vangakadal. And also we have to enjoy Andal Tirukalyanam also, the beautiful marriage of Andal. Since we have to enjoy all those things in 1 hour, today let me explain some of the meanings of this Pashuram, this 29th Pashuram. This Chittam Sirigale, in this Pashuram, Andal now tells how did she come to the Lord, Sri Krishna. Chittam Sirigale Vandunnai Chevit, Andal tells we came early in the morning. We woke up all the girls and we have come here early in the morning. Vandu Unnai Chevit, we have come here and prostrated before you, O Krishna, which we should not have done. Actually, Krishna never expects this. Andal feels that by doing this, we have created a feeling among everybody that Krishna is a Duraradha. That means it is very tough to perform puja to Sri Krishna. That is the feeling we have created here. What we have done, we have got up early in the morning. So everybody in this world will think that if we have to go and do puja to Sri Krishna, then we have to get up early in the morning. Very early, at around 4 o'clock, we have to get up every day. And finally, we have to go to his temple or go to meet Krishna. And then we have to do puja. We have to prostrate before him. We have to lie at his feet, fully grounded. And then we have to do service to him. Is what all the people will think in this world. That is not so. Krishna never expects anything from us. He doesn't want us to come very early in the morning. He doesn't want to prostrate before him. He never expects all these things, because he says it's very easy to do puja. It's very sulabha. He has this saulabhya. To perform puja to Krishna is very easy. But Andal now feels here, no, we have made you think by the people that you are a Duraradha. It is very difficult to perform puja to you. That is what is the impression we have created, which is very wrong. We should not have done this. We got up early in the morning, but we did this because we weren't able to stay in our home. We did this because we were not able to stay in our house. We were not able to stay alone without uniting with you, without doing service to you. We were not able to stay. That's why we came early. But it is not so that if we have to receive the blessings of the Lord, or if we have to get this mercy, then we have to go very early in the morning and prostrate before the Lord. No, that is not the case. We don't want to receive mercy or your blessings by doing all these things. See, you have to shower your blessings by yourself. That is what is always wanted by us. That is why whatever we are doing here is not correct actually. Sittam Sirigale Vandunnai Chevit, we came here early in the morning and we prostrated before you. Actually, in fact, you have the feeling that you have to come and meet us all. That is the feeling, oh Krishna. Krishna cannot be alone without these gopikas, without these covered girls. Krishna feels very bad if he doesn't see these covered girls, if he doesn't unite with them. So Krishna always wants to unite with them, and he is the first person who comes out of his house and sees all these girls in Tiruppavai Gokula. But now, even as Krishna wants to meet these girls, Andal now has come here and she is meeting Krishna, which Andal feels is bad actually, because the Lord, he comes down. Do we go to the Lord? Do we go to Paramapada to do service? No. He has come down in the form of Archamurti. In whichever place we see, there is a temple for him. And we do service in that temple. We perform puja to him, to this Lord. He has come down for us. Look at his saulabhya. He is so sulabha. In Archartara, he never demands anything. You give me this, you offer me this, you offer me that. It is not so with respect to Bhagavan Sri Krishna. He never wants anything from us. He is Purna. is by himself Purna. That means he doesn't have any unfulfilled wish. He is Purna by himself. He is complete. So he doesn't want, he is not incomplete. So also if any person is incomplete in this world, with respect to health, wealth, or with respect to health, or with respect to knowledge, if he is incomplete, then he will want all that. See, I am not of good health, then I want good health. If I don't have wealth, then I want wealth. All these things we aspire for because we don't have it. But by nature, the Bhagavan, Sri Krishna or Sriman Narayana has everything, is complete. He doesn't want anything from us. But why do we do this puja at his holy feet? It is just because we are dasas to him. Or we are seshabhutas to him. That means we are surrendering to him. We are his, actually, he is the Swami. And we are his Sot. Sot means we are the objects, actually. And so, since we are the objects, we have to do service to him. We are the servants to him. Servants can't be silent. If you are a servant, then how do you project yourself as a servant? You have to do service to whoever the master you are serving to. You are the servant of some master, then you have to do service to that master. Here the master is Sri Krishna, Sriman Narayana. When you are a servant to him, you have to do service. That is why we do service. But we don't intend to do service to him because he is not having anybody to do service. No, that is not the case. We are doing service just because that is our Swarupa. Since our Atma is a servant to the Lord, we have to do service. That is why we do all this Tiruvaradana or Puja or anything like that. So Andal brings that out here in the first verse, first line of this Pashura, this 29th Pashura. Chittam Sirigare Vandum Nachevit. We came here early in the morning, we prostrated before you, by which we have done this wrong deed, because we should not have come in the first place. You are the one who should have come to our doorstep. That is the nature of Sri Krishna. That is the nature of Bhagavan. Is very sulabha. Is very easily accessible. There is no difficulty in going to meet the Lord and get the things that we aspire for. He is so saulabh. He has so much sulabha guna that is made out of saulabhya. Andal tells this to the Lord, Sittam Sirigale Vandum Nachevittu Un Pottamaramadiye Pottum Murulgeda Un Pottamaramadiye. In your lotus-like feet, now we are telling what we want. Your feet is beautiful. It just shines like gold. Pottamarai. Pun means gold. It is shining like gold. Similarly, it is also like a lotus. Pottamarai. Usually girls, they are very much interested in both gold and flowers. They want flowers and also gold. Similarly, since Andal is a gold deer, she also thinks about this gold and flowers. But for Andal, this gold and flowers is none other than the lotus feet of the Lord. It is like a lotus, blossomed lotus. It is red in color. By the way, it has so much luster, just like gold. Pottamara Yadiye, in that holy feet, now we are prostrating. And then we are asking, Kotram Porulgedai. You just have to hear whatever we are telling. As soon as Andal told this, that we have come early in the morning, you are in fact, you had the intention to come to our houses. But now we have come here. You have so much interest in your devotees that we have already told. Male means you are mad about your devotees. So you will do anything for them. If you have this slight devotion, then the Lord will come at your doorstep. And He will inquire about your good health, about how you are. All these things the Lord Himself does. That is the nature of Lord Sriman Narayana. But this you won't find in any other deities, any other devatas. You can find this kind of a beautiful quality only in Lord Sriman Narayana. So, Andal praises him in Pattamaraediye Potram Porulgedai. Now you have to listen to whatever we are telling. Since Andal told this, Krishna was so much immersed in whatever Andal was speaking. Oh, what knowledge Andal has. She tells that I am very easy to do puja. She's telling this. So such kind of knowledge we don't find in any other person. So thinking Andal, Krishna was looking at just at Andal. So Andal now says here, please hear to whatever I say, just don't look at me. Told Andal, Puttamaradiye Pothum Purul Kedai, Kedai mean listen to me. That means that Krishna was not listening. He was just looking into Andal's eyes. What kind of knowledge Andal has, thought Krishna. Then he was looking at her bosom, and Krishna was thinking what kind of bhakti Andal has. And also Krishna was seeing at her hips what kind of vairagya Andal has. That means hips are very small, they are very tender. So that shows that Andal doesn't have interest in any other thing in the worldly pleasures. So Krishna was seeing Andal's eyes, her bosom, and also her hips. That means he was seeing Andal's jnana, the knowledge. Krishna was seeing her bhakti and also seeing her vairagya. Since he was seeing this, Andal now says, oh Krishna, please listen to this. You have to listen to this. Andal says here, you have come down to us. You have come down in a cowherd family. Protecting the cows is your job. You have come here. We protect our cows. Why? Because we make a living for ourselves. That we told in the previous song itself. We milk the cows, we sell the milk, and then we protect ourselves. We all do this for our body. That is what we do here. In that clan, you have come here. In our family, you have come down. Krishna asks here, what should I do? You tell me that. You have to take service from us. We will do service to you. You should be seated there and receive all that whatever we do. That's what we want. We have not come here to take anything from you. We have come here to give to you. We will do a lot of service to you. We don't want anything from you. Just accept our services. What kind of service is it? And what did Krishna do later on? Did he accept all the services? Let us enjoy all these meanings tomorrow, along with the next Pashuram, the final Pashuram, the 38th Pashuram, Vanga Kadalgalainda, and also the Andal's marriage, the beautiful marriage of Andal Tirukalyan. That also we will enjoy tomorrow. Please all gather in huge numbers and get blessed. Andal is showering lot of blessings by singing this Tiruppavai. So we will all receive Andal's blessing together tomorrow. Tomorrow the Upanyasam, the discourse is from night 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. IST. Please all gather at that time and hear to this beautiful Tiruppavai's conclusion. கரவர்கள் பின் சென்று காலம் சேர்ந்துன்போம் அறிவொன்னமில்லாதவாய் குரத்து உந்தன்னை பிறவி பெருந்தனை புண்ணியம் யாமுடையோம் குறவொன்னமில்லாத கோவிந்தா உந்தன்னோடுறவேல் நமக்கிங்கொழிக்க ஒழியாது அறியாத பிள்ளைகளோம் அன்பினால் உந்தன்னை சிறுவேரடைத்தனவும் சீரியருளாதே இரகாணி தாய்ப்பறை ஏலோர் எம்பாவாய் ஆண்டாள் திருவடிகளே சரணம் எம்பெருமானார் திருவடிகளே சரணம் ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம் திருவாடிப்பூரத்து சகத்து இத்தாள் வாழியே திருப்பாவை 30 செப்பினாள் வாழியே பெரியாழ்வார் பெற்றெடுத்த பெண்பிள்ள வாழியே பெரும்போதூர் மாமுனிக்கு பின்னானாள் வாழியே 143 உரைத்தாள் வாழியே வேரரங்கற்கே கண்ணி உகந்தளித்தாள் வாழியே மறுவாரம் திருமள்ளி வளனாடி வாழியே வன்புதுவை நகர் கோதை மலர்ப்பதங்கள் வாழியே.